Hello, this is Pamela. Welcome to my channel. Grab you a cup of coffee, sit back and relax, and enjoy some good old yarny talk. Hello, this is Pamela, and you're on Pamela's Adoring Crochet. I'd like to say thank you for all my new subscribers that I have. I hope you enjoy all the crochet talk, and thank you for all my returning subscribers. I appreciate each and every one of you very much. And today's video is a WIP Caddy video. That means it's works in progress, and it's on your little 3-tier cart. In my Facebook group page, a lot of you guys are posting your little carts filled with all your yarny goodness, all those wonderful projects you've got going on. And I like to include that in my video once a week, or at least I try to do it once a week. I'm getting better at it. I think I make more finished object type videos than I do WIP Caddy videos. But anyway, so I like to do at least a WIP Caddy once a week. So yeah, let's go ahead and see what that video is and take a look at some of you guys' carts. Now here we have Dora's. Now her cart is filled to the brim and on the sides, and I see she's working on the Halloween blanket. All right, good for you, girl. I love the yarn queen that you have on your top up there. That's really cool. Now, Kathy, yours is nice and neat there. And I see that you're using some of that pink mandala yarn that I use for my pocket shawl. That is really nice. Now we have Sarah's. Sarah, yours is very organized. I love the way you have everything laid out. Nice cart, by the way. Now here is Luna's. I see you have some dolls up there that you're working on, doing some stuff with. And maybe a beautiful blanket there in the middle. And I see some of that mandala yarn on the bottom. Girl, you got some good things going on. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I love seeing your WIP cards. You guys have some beautiful yarns, some beautiful projects, and it's always a lot of fun. So thank you guys for putting your photos in Pamela's Adoring Crochet Facebook group page. If you haven't joined yet, I will leave the link below. There are a lot of beautiful projects in there. Well, I am also the owner of Adoring Doll Clothes. And I create crochet patterns for the 14 and 14.5 inch dolls and the 18-inch dolls. One of the dolls that I create for, she's right there. I do have a free tutorial on how to make that little doll right there. And I think she's like 12 inches, but my 14.5 inch doll clothes fit her. So if you make that doll, you can always look at my 14-inch doll clothes. And I'm not sure about the shoes. I may have to try the shoes on her. Yeah, I don't think I tried the shoes, but I have the dresses and they fit and stuff. So anyway, but yeah, that's what I do on Adoring Doll Clothes, is make clothes to fit those dolls. And most of the dolls that I use for my advertisements and stuff are the My Life dolls that I get from Walmart. I do have all types of 18-inch dolls, but here is my latest outfit right here. Isn't she adorable? So this one I just released today. If you go to adoringdollclothes.com and you go to scroll down to where it says join my newsletter, then you will get a newsletter with a 20% off coupon, and you can buy this pattern for, it's $1.99, and then you get 20% off. But all my patterns are $1.99. Sometimes I have a little special things in there where it's not a complete outfit, and I will have them for like 99 cents. So yeah, so this is my latest outfit. It's a little skirt right here with little built-in shorts and a little pullover top, so there's no buttons. And the tie, once you tie this, it can stay tied. Little slip-on shoes. There we go. So yeah, so this is called Sophia's Skirt Set. I was starting out, I was wanting to do like a safari set, but then as I started working, I was like, well, it's just too pretty to be a safari outfit. So I have something else in mind for a safari outfit. So be looking out for that one because it'll be coming soon. The only thing is it will be using the same color of yarn. And I was like, well, I don't want too many outfits with that same yarn. But that's the color that, you know, goes for safari. That's that olive green look. All right, I'm going to show you the yarns that I use for this. I hope you guys are enjoying this. I love this hat. And the buttons, I've got them attached to the skirt and to the pants or shorts so that they don't, you know, it don't flop open all the time. So I just sewed it on. And I used yarn for my buttons. I didn't use needle and thread. I used yarn needle and yarn and put my buttons on there. That way the middle, the thread is actually yarn. All right, let's see what yarn I used. Let's see, for the fuchsia top color, I don't have a label, so I don't know on that one. For the hat, I used this big twist. I think it's camel, yeah, camel color. And for the shoes, let's see, I did not use this. I must have used this for something else. I had this color over here, but I don't see anything with that. White is big twist. The olive green, and I was gifted this, so thank you very much for the person who sent this to me. This is With Love Metallic. Isn't it beautiful? And there's actually sparkles in it. And the color on this one is called Olive. So I used that. I used scrap for the pink and scrap for the little turquoise part. So that's all the colors that I used for that. So the other thing that's on my WIP Caddy is I finally got in that black yarn that I told you I was needing from the Premier Bobbins. Well, I got it in, so I will be working on this and getting this finished up. You remember it was this right here. That's my back panel, which is all done. So all I need to do is make the two side panels. And I'm not sure about my sleeves yet. But I did get this in the mail. I ordered this off of Amazon from an individual seller. And the top is off, but you know, I'm fixing to unwind it all anyway. And I'm going to put it in these little balls like this. It's connected. But yeah. And I'm going to work with it individually. Like that. So yeah, I haven't decided what I'm going to do with the sleeve part of it yet. But this is some really soft, like I told you, it is very splitty, but it is very, very soft yarn. So it is worth messing with because of that. Let's see, what else do I have? All right, oh yeah. I am working on, I've started my first Christmas gift. Yay! I don't think it's too early to start because I have bigger projects this year than I did last year. So I've got to get a head start on them. But this one is for my brother-in-law. He is the first Christmas gift that I am working on. And I got this right here. And let's see. This is what I got for him so far. Yep. It's going to be a blanket, an Afghan, or whatever. And I actually found several patterns. And I did find one that I liked, I liked their combination of colors. And so I went with their combination of colors. And the pattern, I've got several things going on here. So I don't actually have a pattern to tell you because I just did a lot of research on trying to find the one that was right for me. I didn't want these where they were like real sharp. I liked more of that wave look and how it was a little bit more curvy down at the bottom than that straight pointed look. So anyway, so that's where I'm at on that. The yarn that I am using is, I was at Michael's one day, me and my husband, and we were just walking through, getting something, I don't know. And they had this. I think I got it on sale for like $7, maybe $8 at the most. And I don't know the color. I think, well, wait a minute. I do have the color in here. I have the band. Like, what is sticking? Oh, the black is, because I'm still working with the black. I'm going to have to be careful with that. The black is Big Twist in black. And I'm using my 67-cent buff yarn. Let's see. No, wait a minute. This one I didn't get for 67 cents. I just bought this past week. I paid $6.44 for that. And this one I paid 67 cents for. This is Iran. And the hook I'm using is an H hook because I don't want a lot of big hose. That's why I didn't go with the granny stitch or anything like that. And no, I don't have the color of the burgundy in here, but it's somewhere. I know I kept it. But yeah, I couldn't get the middle out, guys. See, and it's so aggravating. And so I just thought, well, I'm just going to work around like this. But it is so much trouble working around because the ball is so big. Just so aggravating. I know if I pull that out, I can feel it. Half of it's going to come out. So I've just left it there, and I thought I'll deal with it when I get ready to get back to that color. So that's why that looks like that. Yeah, I could not get the center. All right, so here's what I'm doing. I've got so I know what colors and, what do you call it? The color pattern that I want. I wrote it, this is it, the first row right there. And I have the colors that I need, and I marked them. This is just an envelope. And I put some hose on the side, and I wrote my letters, what they represent. Now, the reason I have two color patterns is because this first one, I wanted my bottom row to have I wanted my top row to have 2 rows more than what I intentionally want in the rest of the pattern, because since it's going to be my border, I went ahead and added, like, it's rows 1 through 4. But if you come over here, once I finish this pattern, then my pattern starts again, and it's going to be rows 1 and 2. Yeah, because I only want 2 of this A color in the pattern before I start the next one. But I wanted my first one to have 2 extra ones because it is the bottom, the border. And so when I get down to this one, it will have 2 rows, or my last one, whenever. I don't know how many of these pattern rows I want, because I haven't done one complete pattern, so I'm not sure how tall it's going to be, in the length of this yet. And so I don't know how many pattern times I'm going to do that pattern. There you go. I had a hard time getting that out. But anyway, so this is really helpful. If you're not aware of doing this, you guys need to do this when you're doing a pattern like that. It really, really helps. Instead of just going by your color, you just go by these letters, and then there they are. And that way, when I get down to row 7, I know I got to grab A, and it's already there for me. So I love this. All right, the other thing is I am working on a baby gift. There's a lot of babies being born. So I've got 2 gifts that I got to make really quick. And then I can't forget my grandson, because, I want him to have tons of this stuff. And so I got to throw him something in real quick. It's been, what, a week or 2 since I've gotten anything for him? Maybe 2. Anyway, so I'm still working out of this book. I've made the frog out of this. I made the teddy bear out of this. What else did I make? Maybe I just made 2 things out of this. Well, anyway, this one I am making. Let's see. I will leave the link below for this book. I just got it off Amazon. I'm making this cow, but I am making it in black and white. I'm making that set right there. And I'm really not sure if I'm going to make this where it has these things on it. I'm making the full animal, not just the head and then this. I'm making the full animal and a blanket. I haven't decided on my blanket yet. There's so many choices of blanket. I'm thinking of making the blanket like I did my grandson's. I'm really thinking about doing that, where it's like this right here. but it's black and white instead. So I'm really thinking about doing that one. Okay, so what do I have with that? Look at this, guys. It is adorable. There's the head. These are so big, and this is for a newborn little baby, but it's not like for him to play with. It's for set up for decoration. This child's room is going to be, and I just noticed that this is a little crooked. Oh my gosh. I wonder how I'm going to fix that, because that's going to bother me because it's off. I will fix it. If I have to, I'll just take the little yarn out around there and just turn it and then sew it back on. It's not a big deal. But yeah. But anyway, this child's room is going to be farm animals. And so this is what I'm making as a farm animal. But doing it in black and white instead of that brown and white. Let's see. And I'm thinking about doing another one of these because I have a great nephew that is going to be born in December. So I'm thinking about maybe making another one of these. I don't know. You guys know me. Once I make something once, I really don't like to make it again a second time. So we'll see how that goes. We got to finish this. But I have to admit, the cow is fun to make. And I think it does call for 4-weight yarn. So these animals are kind of big. What hook size am I using with that? Oh, yeah. It's a G hook, a 4.0 millimeter hook I'm using. And I'm just using big twist yarn in black and white. That's all. And I've started on, I think this is the body. That's what I got done. This is a lot of fun. I love making these animals, guys. I really, really do, as you can tell. All right, so the other thing that I have is I'm working out of my little bag here. And as you know, I have a giveaway that ends tomorrow. This is Crafty Cassie, and someone is going to win this, and it's called the Rubber Ducky Time is the name of this. And the person will also get these beautiful stitch markers right there, and they will get this holographic sticker. Cute. Well, she gifted me some as well, and so I caked it up. Here's what it looks like. Here's what it looks like caked up. Just like that. Well, here is what it's looking like when it's worked up. Yeah, this is going to be a scarf. And I just think it's beautiful. And this is actually, I have a scarf out like this called the Canyon scarf. And it's the stitch is the hag stitch from the Yarn Hag Run. And I really like it. Well, I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and do another tutorial on this, but call it the squishy scarf, because I went back and I watched that tutorial. I didn't really care for it. I'm like, but it's already out there, and so I'm going to redo it. And this time I'll have a written pattern to go along with it. I could not even see a written pattern, so I basically had to rewatch my tutorial to get the pattern. Oh, it's crazy. But I did have notes written down in my book, so I was able to compare my notes to the tutorial. But yeah, but this is what I'm making with this right here, and I'm so excited. Thank you, Cassie. This really is pretty. I love the way the colors are working up. And I think that's going to just look really good this winter. Now, I don't know. It looks like there might be quite a bit. I don't know if there's going to be enough for a hat. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do, because I want my hat to be a squishy hat as well. But guys, if you don't know how soft this stitch is, it just makes things feel squishy. So I'm super excited, and it is so easy to do. So I will be doing a tutorial on this. I've just got to get this finished, and I'll show you guys that. I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, I'm just, I thought, whenever I was trying to figure out what to do with this, some reason that hag stitch scarf that I made just came to my mind. I was like, that's what I want to make, because I didn't want a big bulky scarf. Because I know from all the things I made last year and I wore last year around town and to church and things like that, I did find out I don't like the big scarves. I found out I really like these smaller scarves. And I did find out I like hats. But I mostly like wearing a hat with the matching scarf. I really like that. And I didn't know that about myself either until I started making them last year. And I think it's, and this year, you know, the first part of the year. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to this. And I do have more hats and stuff coming this fall because, like I said, I really enjoy them, especially with matching scarves. And I am using an eye hook. So when you get ready to make this project, you got a nice good size hook. It's not that little bitty hook. But yeah, I just actually started this yesterday, and that's how much I've got done. Yeah, along with everything else. And I kept my grandson all day long, from 10 o'clock till 4 o'clock. And then I went to church. I had to be at church at 5 till, I think I didn't get home till 8. So most of my day was gone yesterday. Let's see, what else do I have? Well, guys, I think that's all that I have for this WIP Caddy. Let's go ahead and do our 365 days of prayer. Oh, that coffee is so good in the morning. Okay, it says, how much? The very hairs of your head are all numbered. Matthew 10:30. God, you love me so perfectly. I come back to it again and again, and I still can't believe how much I matter to you. Every breath I take is significant. Each hair on my head is numbered. You take account when they fall. You took on flesh and dealt with every hurt and temptation to understand me better, to atone for my sin. You died for me. It's too much my significance to you, which is odd because I strive so hard to matter here. I crave attention, grasp for accomplishments, and revel in accolades, none of which matters in comparison to what you, the God of the universe, did for me. Your great love humbles me utterly. Thank you, Father. And it says, do you realize how much you matter to God? Oh my gosh, that is beautiful. Yes, that was a great one. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this WIP Caddy. I love seeing everyone's cards, what all they're putting on it, the projects that they're working. Some of you guys even drape things over on your cart, and it lets all of us see what kind of project that you're actually working on, how it's turning out, and that's always really cool. So, yeah, that's all that I have for this video, guys. Live life, have fun, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.